know, we should watch. We should if it shows it again, we should watch that Wilbur suit video. We should watch that. I'm actually curious because I saw all this shit on Twitter. Let's watch this. Yes. No, not that one. This one.
Wilbur suits.
Because I saw all this shit on Twitter about how he's canceled now.
Wilbur Soot
And I don't know anything about it.
An incredibly successful career.
I don't even know who this guy is.
6 million subscribers on YouTube, 4.7 million followers on Twitch, and a band that toured the world. However, after serious allegations surfaced,
holy, that's like ridiculous.
However, after serious allegations.
Oh my God, is these 6 different people?
Surfaced, his entire empire would come crumbling down, as his audience not only would abandon him, but became his new haters. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries.
Yo, what's up, Internet Anarchist?
Soot, his massive rise to fame, and even bigger fall from grace in the public eye. William Patrick Spencer Gold, who
oh my
we're
God,
referring to as Wilbur, was born on the 14th of September 1996. Growing up in the beachside town of
this
Brighton,
dude's whole
England,
government name.
He raised by his split parents, who divorced whilst he was in middle
yeah, see
school.
Vic.
In 2008, at the age of 12, Wilbur would create his first YouTube channel named Settings 66,
a whole
alongside
lore.
his childhood friend Ben, where they would upload typical content for 12-year-olds in 2008. According to Wilbur, they forgot the password and lost access to the channel, leaving it as a glimpse into his life whilst growing up. 3 years later, on the 18th of May 2011, Wilbur would create a new channel named Minecraft and Donuts. The channel was a
How did people
collaboration
find
with his
this?
friend
Or has he
Sophie, where they would
told people
upload
this is
regular
it?
Minecraft content up until 2013, when Wilbur would once again make a new channel.
Bro.
This time titled A Little Bit of Will. The channel would act as a hub for his short films and music videos. His passion for filmmaking and creating would further continue into his development, as he would go on to get a bachelor's degree in editing and post-production. By 2017, Wilbur would create his new channel named Wilbur Music in order to share his music covers.
Wow, that's fucking horrible. Wow,
Between the years
that's horrible.
2017 and 2019, Wilbur would form a group known as the Soot House, which consisted of a variety of his friends who would make meme-based content. The channel would be a massive success.
I thought that was
garnering
Ethan
over
Klein.
283 million views and over 1 million subscribers. But despite this success, the channel would ultimately be abandoned, with the final upload being on the 29th of July 2019. However, during the Soot House era, he created his own personal channel named Wilbur Soot, where he would publish Minecraft content, with the first video being a collaboration with Jay Schlatt titled Tiny Minecraft 25 Block Survival Challenge.
Go in there.
Yeah, okay.
I need you to go in there.
They didn't even give me any time.
During 2019, PewDiePie would make Minecraft popular again with his incredibly viral Let's Play series that would gain millions of views on each and every episode.
Real, I watched this.
Oh my God.
I actually watched this.
I love you. Come back.
I watched probably like the first 3. I didn't watch the
Wilbur's
whole
solo
thing.
channel would initially continue his Minecraft content streak, but in April of 2020,
But
he
I did watch
received
this.
an invitation to join a new private Minecraft server, the Dream SMP. This
Did you guys know? Little bit of extra lore here, not about Wilbur, but did y'all know that this is actually how this PewDiePie series is actually how Dream got popular? Because Dream's biggest video, and I remember this because I remember seeing the video before Dream was even a thing. Dream made a video trying to find PewDiePie's seed for his world, and that was his first ever big video, and that's what spiraled his whole like channel.
I love you.
That's crazy.
Give more steak.
That's like actually
Wilbur's
crazy.
solo channel would initially continue his Minecraft content streak, but in April of 2020, he received an invitation to join a new private Minecraft server, the Dream.
You know, it's wild. I've known a lot of YouTubers. I've known but I've known about a lot of YouTubers before they were even like big. Like I knew about Mr. Beast. I don't know how many subs he had, so I'd be lying if I gave a number. But I remember Mr. Beast did the live stream, the live stream of like counting shit, and then he did the live stream of watching It's Every Day, bro, for 12 hours straight. I think that's when he had less than 1 million subs. And then I knew about Markiplier when he had like God. Like 60K subs. His profile picture when he had 60K subs was of him in like a suit. Because I think he made a video with Radwolf Gamer. And Radwolf Gamer is somebody who I watched when I was super young.
I love you. Come back.
And
here.
what's the other guy he made
Wilbur's
videos with?
solo
The British
channel would
dude.
initially continue his Minecraft content streak, but in April of 2020, he received an invitation to join a new private Minecraft server, the Dream SMP. This server, created by popular...
I didn't know Dream existed until recently. What? You've never... What? What do you mean recently? Is it the grooming allegations that made you realize about him? Or... that? I mean, that had to be, right? If it's not recently? Because that's actually crazy.
The Dream SMP. This server, created by popular YouTubers Dream and George Not Found, would transform Wilbur's career. His natural charisma and storytelling abilities were a perfect
His
fit
face
for the
reveal,
server's unique
wow.
concept. Role-playing. The Dream SMP propelled Wilbur to fame that he'd never reached before, amassing millions of new subscribers as he seamlessly fit into the storyline and became a well-liked member of the server. Whilst riding off the high
Role-playing.
from the Dream SMP success, Wilbur would found his indie rock band Lovejoy in May of 2021, posting their debut EP.
I only know about
just days
GTA
after-
RP and sexual RP. I don't know anything about Minecraft RP.
It wouldn't be long before the band would gain millions of monthly listeners.
What the fuck?
Wilbur would spend the following 2 years touring the world and making festival appearances with his band.
Roleplay.
It's more than safe to say that at this point, Wilbur was on top of the world. He built a multi-million subscriber YouTube empire, created a successful world touring band, and was actively becoming a superstar in his own right. However, 2024 would be a turning point for Wilbur's reputation. Little did he know, serious accusations were about to be made against him. On the 21st of February 2024, creator Shubble would host a stream titled Talking About Something More Serious. Throughout the stream, Shubble would detail her negative experience with her unnamed British ex. She spent the stream educating
Oh,
the
that's this
audience
guy.
on early signs of dangerous relationships, wherein she revealed multiple details that led to the audience believing that she was talking about the beloved streamer Wilbur Soot. She stated that during her relationship, her ex was extremely manipulative and would bite her aggressively. Shelby said that at the beginning, she didn't realize it was and would even
Bite
go for it
her?
by telling others that it was fine. However, as the biting went on, it would get to a point where he allegedly had to change locations in order to not bite the bruises and marks left from previous bites. At
What?
this point, her friends began to tell her that what was going on.
That is the
wasn't
weirdest thing
and
I've
she
ever
began to
heard.
learn that she was actually being in the relationship.
When I hear about physical, I think of hitting. I think of hitting and punching. So I thought that this wasn't violent enough. To be, I thought that it was just like a constant accident that he kept hurting me. But he's not hitting me.
That is
And
the
it didn't
weirdest
start
thing
as
I've ever
something that he
heard.
did to hurt me.
Biting.
He had this habit of biting, which is so weird to me now, but he said that he had had this habit since he was a kid, and even his mom said that that was true. And he said it was just affectionate, and that might have been, I mean, I think that that might have been true maybe at the start, but I also feel that I have good reason to believe that every part of it was a lie, but that's just my personal opinion. And I had no problem with just biting. That isn't even the most
I don't even know how you
uncommon
do that.
thing. But he did mention something early that I should have taken as a red flag. And he wanted to make sure that I was okay with him biting me because
What
he
the
didn't
fuck?
want me to come back later and say that he me, which I thought was really weird considering he had never hurt me before. And so why would I call it? And why was he thinking about that? And I thought he was being sweet, checking on me to make sure that I was still comfortable. But of course I was, because he hadn't hurt me. And why would I think he ever would?
According to Shelby, the pair eventually started using a safe word for her to say when Wilbur's biting tendencies got too painful.
And she would say it all the time
Despite
because that's
that,
weird as
in the
fuck. Why
final
would you
months of
ever
their relationship,
bite someone?
he
That's the
would
weirdest thing I've
literally
ever heard.
always bite to the point where she was forced to say it.
He had, now at this point, weaponized the safe word and was using it to ensure that I was hurt and on a constant basis. And he wasn't sorry anymore. I couldn't even tell you the last time he had apologized for doing it anymore, because now sometimes he would bite me and I would yell out the safe word because it hurt so bad, and he'd clamp down even harder. And just for a second, just for good measure, before letting go. And sometimes I'd say the safe word and he'd grind his teeth down on my skin.
Dude, that is so
And sometimes
weird.
he'd smile after.
That is like
a gloating
psychopath.
And
Isn't
during
that
this
the
time, I was
weirdest
filled with
thing?
So much anxiety all the time.
What?
That I was constantly nauseous.
To make matters worse, Shelby also claimed he would joke about it looking like he abused her.
Would even joke that it looked like he abused me.
Why is he censoring that word? Do you get demonetized if you say that word?
He did
I
acknowledge
guess so.
how bad it looked, that I was covered in bruises all the time. So he stopped biting my arms as often, and he started biting my legs instead. And it was in the last couple of months.
Dude, how do you
of the
even bite a
relationship that
leg? Okay, this
every
is
time
weird.
he bit me, it was until I needed
I don't
to
understand
use
how this is
safe
even
word.
like possible.
It had become his
Unless
benchmark
somebody's like
for when
in the
to
middle
stop.
of night
Only
sleeping.
once I was definitely hurt, which meant I was being hurt every single day, multiple times a day, for all of the days that we spent together in person. And when I asked him to stop again, this time he said, "This is who he is. He isn't going to change." Those were his words.
Following the stream, viewers would start
What's up, Knight?
investigating who this abusive ex could possibly be, and with various details lining up, it was quickly becoming evident that she was talking about Wilbur. Over the following week, many of Wilbur's fanbase had turned against him. However, one post would make things a whole lot worse. On the 27th of February 2024, Wilbur Soot would make a tweet reading, "In the past week, a series of allegations have been made over my conduct from an ex-girlfriend. I want to emphasize that although I feel it fair to offer my perspective, this person's feelings are completely valid. I have taken my time sharing the statement
Most
as I
PR
want to
shit I've ever heard
process
in my
and
life,
respond
honestly.
respectfully, and with the hope to gain a deeper understanding for the situation. During our relationship's final months, I regrettably became slobbish, disrespectful, and selfish. These actions caused a lot of pain to my ex-girlfriend, and I've since sought therapy to address these behaviors, making significant lifestyle changes to rectify my past actions. I've come to realize how much my past behavior hurt this person, but I truly, compassionately believe I've made great strides from the person I once was.
That
I
is
hope
so
I can continue to
weird,
grow
bro.
and improve on this
That is
trajectory.
so weird.
The allegations,
Biting.
particularly in the form of biting, deeply shocked me. Throughout our relationship, I understood from our numerous conversations and text message exchanges on the subject that this behavior was consensual, playful, and reciprocally enjoyed. I truly believe those personal message exchanges reflect mutual affection and understanding. Out of respect for her, I choose not to publish them, and I emphasize my perspective is not shared to diminish or invalidate anyone's feelings. Instead,
Do y'all
I
hear my
share it in
dog?
the hope that I can offer genuine, fair, and relevant insight into my understanding of the situation.
Dude, this is the most
I may perceive
PR
our interactions
apology
differently,
I have
but recognizing
ever
this
heard.
person has processed
Jesus
feelings
Christ.
hurt. I want to extend my
Holy
sincerest
shit.
apologies for any pain
He's
that I
trying to
caused.
hit a
I'm
word
fully
count
committed
limit.
to understanding and addressing her
He's
concerns
writing an
going
essay and
forward.
has to
I
reach
hope my
300
perspective sheds
words.
light on the situation
Holy
without
fuck.
detracting from its message. I am dedicated to earning
Jesus.
and maintaining the trust of those around me, and hope I continue to be held to these high
Oh my
standards I
God.
wish to attain and maintain. Will. It's more than safe to say that the community was not impressed with Wilbur's response.
What the fuck
with
did
the
Dream
main
type?
criticism being how much he focused on defending
Why the hell is he showing Dream essay?
not impressed with Wilbur's response, with the main criticism being how much he focused on defending himself and stating that he has, quote, changed, and not enough focusing on his alleged negative actions that brought him into the situation to begin with, as Wilbur specifically didn't admit to abusing her, and instead said he had texts that made it seem mutually enjoyed, consensual, and playful. However, some of the responses were almost as controversial as the apology itself. Minecraft YouTuber Dream would receive criticism for responding to the situation by instantly taking Shubble's side and taking the moral high ground above Wilbur, with Lyrics tweeting, Dream, the guy who was falsely accused of being a and just 2 months ago, is taking
Yeah,
Shubble's
that
side
is
as
kind of cringe, not gonna lie. You don't need to make like a public announcement that you're not gonna hang out with somebody. Like, I think that's fucking stupid.
This, Dream conveniently posted proof that he had donated his last video's revenue to a charity for victims of assault, a move that was clearly PR and business based rather than a genuine display of proof.
Yeah,
Lynch's tweet would
that's
spark
true.
a discussion about accusations being used as evidence, as a community note on Wilbur's post would state Shubble's word as concrete evidence, despite Wilbur stating a different story, with another tweet from Lyrics reading, Wilbur's response to the allegations by saying everything was consensual based on his understanding got community noted, just because his ex said it wasn't. Woman's word is gospel and is taken as fact. Literally no screenshots, nothing, just testimony got him community noted. Numbers don't lie, and by looking at Wilbur's social blade, it's evident that he's lost over 220,000 subscribers in the last 30 days alone.
That is
More
crazy.
subscribers than he gained throughout the entire previous year. Just as things seemed at an all-time low for Wilbur, it would get even worse, as on the 9th of March 2024, even more accusations would be targeted towards him. In a tweet from user Alice Nyanya, she shared her experiences dating Wilbur back in 2019, reading,
Jesus
"Hello,
Christ.
Alice.
I'm
I
sorry.
dated Wilbur back in 2019, and I want to speak out about my
I thought he was gonna go
experience.
reading
I
for
felt
like
like I
10
couldn't
minutes
talk
again.
about this sooner because I was scared of his public influence and the potential backlash from fans. But now, after hearing Shelby's story, seeing the support she's been shown, and admiring her bravery, I finally feel safe to break from my silence on our relationship. Back in 2019, at the beginning of the relationship, I was immediately shown a lot of affection, very reminiscent of love bombing. One of his close friends at the time warned me in confidence to quote, "Be careful," unquote, as if they had seen people get hurt in the past, but I believed he was good inside. After a month, the honeymoon period was over, and it was like I was dating a completely different person. I was told to keep our relationship a secret, but was framed in a way that implied it was for my safety, as if it was in my best interest to keep this secret despite my own feelings. I believed that he enjoyed
That's
having
kinda weird.
control in the relationship, or would have to hide as he streamed and sit silently in the corner of his room waiting for him to go offline. He would say condescending things to me about my interests and the type of content I created, as if he didn't take it, or me, seriously, and would only be enthusiastic about his future plans with music and desire for fame. I never felt like he was encouraging towards me or any of my goals, and in the last few months, he'd made me feel extremely unlovable and unwanted. I suffered with self-harm tendencies in 2019.
Jesus.
He ignored the marks on my body and only took interest in retelling his own life struggles. I also experienced the biting habit, which has already been elaborated on by Shelby. After a while, I noticed that it was always me putting effort into the relationship, so I decided one day to not be the one to message first, just to see what would happen, and he never spoke to me again, so the relationship dissolved.
Bro, my dogs,
Skipping
man,
ahead to
I'm gonna go crazy.
2021, we'd spoken briefly over an
Okay,
Instagram.
so basically, I don't think I need to read this whole thing. Jesus. Basically, he is weird.
Bringing me any peace. It was only keeping his. The tweet would garner a lot of support from the community, receiving upwards of 65,000 likes and various comments in support of her, including one from Shubble reading, "I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'm with you." The implosion of Wilbur Soot's career will be a moment to remember for years to come.
That's crazy.
If he doesn't somehow come out with a long response disproving the allegations, displaying the proof he claimed he had earlier, and winning his audience back, it's safe to say that not only his career is ruined, but his entire life. His career will go on as a prime example of how quickly an audience can abandon their favorite creator in the wake of serious allegations, and how a poor response can make the situation 10 times worse. From touring
Yeah, that's
the
a dog
world
shit
to being
response.
exiled by
That's the worst
internet,
response I've
the
ever heard.
future for Wilbur looks grim to say the least. Eric faked his content and doxed someone.
Oh shit, okay.
Clicked a video on
This guy is a drama farmer, bro. Holy, this guy is farming drama. Holy shit. I know people don't like him for sure. Shit. Wait, did he really get doxxed? I don't know if this guy does clickbait. I've never really seen this guy's videos. Huh. That's crazy. What do the comments have to say? Okay, so yeah, everybody agrees that that was horrible. Huh. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't know why these guys don't make. I don't fucking understand these people, bro. I really don't get it. I don't know why people don't like ever disprove anything. They're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why they don't ever like disprove anything. It's so weird, bro. Like, you gotta understand, people aren't gonna like randomly say shit about somebody if like it obviously could happen, but most likely if somebody's saying shit about somebody, it's true. Because like that just doesn't happen, you know. People just don't like lie for no reason, especially when they have so much to lose. Like, I'm sure she has a streaming career. Why would she lie? Why would she lie? You know what I mean? Like, typically people just don't lie, but if she did lie, then you prove her wrong, and then bam, you're good. Like, no, you should never be worried. Like, as a content creator or anything, you should never be worried that somebody's gonna say fake shit about you. Because if they do, you prove them wrong, and you're good, and then everybody loves you. So yeah.